All right, we're talking about Thunderbolts today. So, I've got my full defense of 06 walls in place. In the offense, of course, is the Goblin King with his army of assorted goblins. And now it's time to bring in the big guns. What's that? Oh, okay. This just in, folks, we're actually talking about universal cable and port connectivity. Not, in fact, my favorite super geeky card game. Cool. Cool. Hi, I'm Amelia Dalton, host of Chalk Talk. Yes, we're talking about Thunderbolt technology today with Sandeep Vedanthi from Intel. Sandeep and I investigate the technology under the hood of the Thunderbolt 4 universal port and cable, how it's configured, and how you can start designing with it today. All right, let's go. And before we get started, don't forget to click that link. There you can find even more information about this topic from Intel. Hi, Sandeep. Thank you so much for joining me.
Hi, Amelia. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so we're talking all about Thunderbolt technology today. But Sandeep, what exactly is Thunderbolt technology?
Well, Thunderbolt is a high-speed protocol that can dynamically adjust data or video bandwidth depending on the device it's connected to. It was developed to create new user experiences by simultaneously supporting the fastest data and the most video bandwidth available on a single cable while also supplying power. So you can think of this as a virtual wire or a tunnel for PCIe and DisplayPort. And it's just a single port that has two bidirectional channels. And a Thunderbolt link can be a single lane or it could be two lanes aggregated. Each link can tunnel data, meaning PCIe, or display, meaning DisplayPort. And in case of Thunderbolt 4, today we can also tunnel USB protocols on it. Thunderbolt today uses USB-C connector, meaning it is creating a single compact port that does it all, delivering the fastest, most versatile connection to any dock, display, or data device.
Excellent. So, Sandeep, can you explain a bit more how this works? What kind of protocols and speed are we really looking at with this solution?
Yes, absolutely. A single Thunderbolt port on a computer offers a lot of these exciting features for users to absolutely enjoy while they're on either work or while they're playing video games or whatever they're doing. It's just the best port to do everything. It supports PCIe, DisplayPort, and USB protocols and combines them into separate signals using just one single cable. It also offers a speed of 40 gigabits per second, which is the fastest speed we have today for data transfer. It supports two 4K monitors at 60 hertz or a single 5K monitor, and it also provides a charge of 100 watts to any laptop or workstation that is connected to it. Or if you have a bus powered device, such as a portable storage or any of the USB devices that you see on the market, you get a charge of 15 watts from Thunderbolt. So all of these features are delivered to you using just one single universal Thunderbolt port.
Cool. Okay. So, Sandeep, does Thunderbolt work with any accessory or is it limited to specific ones?
That's a great question. Thunderbolt actually works with millions of accessories and devices that are currently on the market. Because Thunderbolt uses the same connector as USB-C, any accessory that works with a USB-C connector will work with Thunderbolt, and it's automatic. When you talk about USB-C, it comes in so many ways. Users are generally confused and frustrated about, oh, do you know if my port charges or not charges? Do you know if this port has 5 gigabits per second? Do you know if it's 10 gigabits per second, 20 or 40? Do you know if this USB-C port does display or not display? And because Thunderbolt can do all of this, it is truly universal and it can replace all of these ports and offer users hassle-free connectivity to any of their favorite devices. And the same thing goes with cables as well. Thunderbolt actually delivers on the promise of a USB-C connector by offering just one Thunderbolt USB cable and replace all of the other cables and make cable selection pretty fast and easy.
Excellent. So, since we're talking about Thunderbolt 4, is this technology compatible with previous Thunderbolt products?
Yes, of course. Our Thunderbolt PCs, Thunderbolt 4 PCs, will support all the Thunderbolt 3 products that are currently out on the market. We actually have millions of Thunderbolt 3 products in the market today, and they are our current volume drivers. We currently have docks, monitors, portable storage devices, power supply docks, external graphics, and many other Thunderbolt 3 devices. And as of today, we have over 700 plus devices that are Thunderbolt certified, and millions of these devices have been sold. And a lot of new devices that are getting certified are also increasing rapidly. In the upcoming months, we will have our first Thunderbolt 4 accessories joining all these Thunderbolt 3 products and expanding our vast Thunderbolt ecosystem even further.
Excellent. So, Sandeep, can you explain how these Thunderbolt ports are configured?
Yes, of course. A Thunderbolt port works just like a USB port. You plug in your device in the Thunderbolt port and it immediately starts working. However, you're also getting USB, display, and charging just because it's a Thunderbolt. Another cool feature about Thunderbolt is that you can actually daisy chain up to 6 Thunderbolt devices off of one single port. You can put in any of your Thunderbolt devices in any order, and you can get up to 6 devices one after the other. If you want to daisy chain a non-Thunderbolt device, you can still do that, but it has to be at the end of the chain or end of the link so you don't break the daisy chain. I also want to talk about the Thunderbolt 4 architecture, the new Thunderbolt 4 modern dock that's coming out in the market soon. Previously on Thunderbolt 3 docks, our minimum requirement was one upstream port that goes to the notebook or the computer and one downstream port that goes to your device, or you could daisy chain multiple devices off of that one port. But now going forward in Thunderbolt 4, we will have one upstream port and 3 downstream ports, so you can have multiple of favorite devices of yours connected to all these ports, or you can daisy chain off of each of these 3 downstream ports.
Ah, okay. So, Sandeep, how does Thunderbolt 4 compare with other solutions in this space?
That's a great question. So far on Thunderbolt 3, already we had mandatory certification for all shipping computers, accessories, and cables to offer the most consistent user experience across a wide range of product types and manufacturers. In addition to this, we have increased the minimum performance requirement capabilities from Thunderbolt 3 to Thunderbolt 4, and this in turn has allowed us to expand the end-to-end solution capabilities as well. Like I just mentioned, the new Thunderbolt 4 docks are coming out with 4 ports with 3 downstream ports when you compare it to Thunderbolt 3, which only had one downstream port. In Thunderbolt 4, we also have universal cables that go up to 2 meters in length. And this is going to be our first universal cable from top to bottom. And all Thunderbolt cables will support Thunderbolt 3, Thunderbolt 4, USB 3, USB 4, DisplayPort, and USB 3DP. Thunderbolt 4 will also require PC charging on at least one computer port. Thunderbolt 4 will require your PC to wake from sleep when computer is connected to a Thunderbolt dock, meaning you don't have to open your laptop's lid anymore and press the power button and go through all that hassle. The dock will take care of everything. And security is a big aspect of Thunderbolt 4. We at Intel are always committed to continuously improving the security of Thunderbolt, and Thunderbolt 4 computer ports will now be required to support the Intel VTD-based DMA protection solutions. These solutions will block peripheral devices from unauthorized access to system memory. Some of the other cool features that have come in Thunderbolt 4 are we now mandate 2 4K displays from just one. We also mandate 4 PCIe lanes, bringing a total PCIe speed to 32 gigabits per second. Thunderbolt networking offers peer-to-peer connection at quick speeds, so you can transfer files between computers, perform PC migrations, or set up small work groups with shared storage. Finally, while Thunderbolt 3 was a USB 4 specification compatible, now Thunderbolt 4 is USB 4 specification compliant.
Okay. So Sandeep, this was super cool. Can you recap your main points for me?
Absolutely. Thunderbolt offers the best-in-class set of product capabilities to deliver the fastest, simplest, and the most reliable cable solution available for connecting power to any of your favorite accessories. It's a truly universal cable connectivity solution for work and play. Users will always benefit from the effortless connectivity. It's very secure and it's easily manageable. It offers a consistent and always fast connection, and it has a required notebook charging, and all our devices have mandatory certification for consistent user experience across a wide range of product types and manufacturers. As of today, we have over hundreds of millions of Thunderbolt 3 products that are already shipped. Like I said, they are still our current volume drivers and they will still be in our market for a while. Our new Thunderbolt 4 is going to be integrated in our 11th gen Intel Core processors. And currently, as of today, there are more than 100 PCs in the certification queue that will be out in the upcoming months.
Excellent. Well, Sandeep, I think that's all I have time for today. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me, Amelia. It was my pleasure.
And before we go, you didn't forget to click that link, did you? There you can find even more information about Thunderbolt technology from Intel.